84. Lin Chi's shout and Te Shan's staff wordlessly reveal the truth of our fundamental birthlessness, confirming it from top to bottom. These are two masters who had thoroughly attained great substance and great function, moving freely in all places. As a no-hindrance expedient means, they manifested themselves in bodily form, and shouldered the burden of passing on this tradition to us in these days. In so doing, they preserved for our eyes and ears the sacred wisdom realm of Samantabhadra and Manjushri. And yet, throughout all of this effort, in truth, these two forces manifesting as great masters were, in form and essence, no more substantial than ghosts. Commentary. Watch out when handling a sharp blade, or you may get hurt. Gatha. Glittering ice needles, or are they real gems bouncing on the water? In a sky clear of any clouds, the moon drifts away. 85. The superior person beholds the Buddhas and patriarchs as if he were spying an enemy. He knows that if, in his search for the truth, he becomes attached to the Buddha, he is hindered by the Buddha. If he is attached to the patriarchs hinder him. Whenever you seek something outside your own mind, everything is suffering. It would be far better to just have nothing to do. Commentary. The first verse, the superior person beholds the Buddhas and patriarchs as if he were spying an enemy, ties in with the teaching given in chapter 2 of this text. The appearance of all Buddhas and patriarchs in this world can be likened to waves arising suddenly on a windless ocean. The verse, whenever you seek something outside your own mind, everything is suffering, corresponds to a phrase from chapter 4. The essence of things is just like this. The verse that says it would be far better to just have nothing to do caps the teaching from chapter 4. If even one thought appears, that is already a mistake. If you could just attain what all these teachings are pointing to, you would cut off the meaningless speech of everyone in the world, even while seated in meditation. Through your practice and attainment, the wheel of life and death will stop by itself. Even a great struggle to end a war or establish peace and harmony in society are not acts greater than Tan Xia burning a wooden statue of the Buddha, or Master Yun Men declaring that he would have fed the newborn Buddha to a hungry dog, or the old lady's refusal to meet the Buddha. All of these actions were no hindrance expedient means for cutting off untruth and revealing truth. In the end, what is there really left to do that is as important as all that? Gatha. I always miss March on the south side of the river, where partridges sing and the fragrance of blooming flowers hangs in the air. 86. The sacred radiance of our original nature never darkens. It has shined forth since beginningless time. Do you wish to enter the gate that leads to this? Simply do not give rise to conceptual thinking. Commentary. When we say the sacred radiance of our original nature never darkens, it is in direct reference to the very first line of this text. There is only one thing, from the very beginning, infinitely bright and mysterious by nature. The verse, it has shined forth since beginningless time, also completes the phrase, it was never born and it never dies. And the teaching, simply do not give rise to conceptual thinking, completes the phrase from chapter 4. You should neither become attached to the names nor make distinctions or understanding. Having a gate implies clearly that there is a way through that both ordinary people and experienced practitioners can enter. For exactly this reason, Venerable Shen Hui once said that true knowledge is entered through the mysterious gate of not knowing, quoting Lao Tzu. So, the entire teaching of this text began with the statement that it cannot be described or given a name, and ends here with the exhortation, simply do not give rise to conceptual thinking. This cuts off all entangling views in a single phrase, simply don't know. Our whole text begins and ends by pointing to the nature of knowing, of what is true knowledge, and in between we have cited all kinds of virtues and practices. Intellectual, conceptual, word-based knowledge and knowing are a potent threat to realizing the Buddha's Dharma. So this is why we cannot fail to return to this point of what is true knowledge here at the conclusion. And for this same reason, Master Shen Hui, though he practiced with the sixth patriarch before the latter established a thriving community on Chogyam Mountain, cannot be regarded as a legitimate holder of the Chogye lineage that succeeds to this day. It was precisely his reliance on intellectual views and mere conceptual understanding of the Dharma that cut him off from the patriarchal lineage. Gatha. All of this effort spent setting out the teachings in such detail. And yet, wouldn't this, too, cause our founder Bodhidharma to laugh out loud? But is there any other choice? Ho! The bright moon now shining down. Mountains and rivers are calm and still. Laughing at this whole enterprise, even at myself, also startles heaven and earth. Ha 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 ha!